It's my feel-good breakfast show.
We're back live and in charge from your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. Now, earlier on, we chatted to Thulisile Galelekile from Tourism KwaZulu-Natal about the joys and wonders of KZN. We now head to South Africa's playground, Durban, for some fun with a dedicated listenership, of 7.7 million, a figure that has stayed constant over the past decade. Ukhozi FM is undeniably the biggest radio station in South Africa.
Those are some big numbers indeed. Now, we could not pass up the chance to hang out with the host of the popular lunchtime show, 12 to 3 Café. So while Kuhle was there, she hung out with the fabulous Selby Mkhize and the spontaneous Siya Mhlongo to get to learn what the dynamic is all about. Let's check it out.
I imagine being a radio DJ in South Africa's playground to be a year-round explosion of fun. While things may have changed in the time of COVID-19, Ukhozi FM have been hard at work to provide us with quality broadcast entertainment. Top to 3 is Ukhozi FM's fast-paced lunchtime show hosted by Selbyonce Mkhize and Siya Mhlongo. Let's catch them while they wrap up the final hour of their show. Born Wendy! I wish I could embrace the both of you.
Thing of the past.
Oh, thing of the past. Coco has done a number on all of us. Guys, thank you so much for hosting me. It is so exciting to be here to witness what you guys do behind the scenes.
She makes me wanna dance.
Oh, Siya, how has broadcasting during a time of COVID-19 been like for you?
It's been so frustrating, so challenging, you know. Fortunately enough, Kuhle, we've been able to work, though we have to have we're a pair with Selbyonce. One of us has to be at home and one has to be in studio because we have to social distance even in the studio. And then once per hour, the news person comes to read and leave, you know. So it's just those glitches because we ride a lot on the chemistry. We feed off one another. So that's been a huge challenge for us. We try our best, you know, to improvise, but we're glad we're working.
Selby, you are broadcasting from home, as Siya has mentioned. Gogwam, how has that been like?
Listen, it's been a nightmare because, of course, you need to adjust. I mean, you're used to having your host here with you in the studio. Like he said earlier on, that we feed off each other's chemistry and things like that. So, and sometimes go glitches, man. You know, the network. And you're not inspired because all you have is just your laptop and your microphone, and you're probably broadcasting in bed or you're broadcasting from the kitchen. It's just not the same.
How has it been like working alongside Siya?
It's been absolutely amazing, babes. The fact that he teaches me a lot, the fact that he lets me be, the fact that he knows me personally, he knows what I like, he knows what I don't like, he knows how to handle me. Do you get what I'm saying? And the fact that we are two different people. He does have a naughty side, but I have a naughtier side, you know, so that balances everything equally. And it comes with a lot of knowledge. And I come with that wanting to understand what he says, and he just lays it out well. You know, he's a perfect teacher.
I love that.
I love him.
And then Umdu, who hasn't had a chance to tune into 12 to 3 Café, what is the show about?
Listen, it's very, very different. It's very different from what the old Ukhozi FM 12 to 3 show is. It's very fast-paced, you know. We are controversial, but we try to, you know, because it's still midday, you understand? And we do know that people are abaningi basuke bese esikoleni and others basuke futhi besemsebenzini njalo njalo. So we try to make your day as pleasant as possible, but sisithanda ukuqeda kusemnandi. That's I don't know if I can translate that in English, but sisithanda ukuqeda kusemnandi kuthi kusemnandi and thina sithi goodbye.
I love that.
Vele sikulevel 2 ngicabanga ukuthi kobe kufika December anisixolele maZulu siyacela bandla COVID phela manje siyidinga le festive season okungenayo.
Usakhuluma ngomzokolo kuba yalandela phakathi kwa 3 no 6 am sana kanye nomroza bethi sisonke afternoon drive. Sesiyagoduka. Bye bye darlings. Mina ngiphindele ekhaya. Oh man. Bye bye.
Asambeni siyoda ufuna ukuthatha ukuhle umbonisa indawanya mhlambe singayodla kuzona.
Of course. Ake sambeni kuhle siye Circus Beach Cafe.
Yes, please. I'm only here for a few days, so you need to show me around.
Yes. Bye bye darlings.
Now we know why the people of Durban are so hot. It's because these two are giving them the flavor. Selby and Siya's years of experience on Ukhozi FM has created a dynamic and entertaining radio duo. Siya, you've been with Ukhozi FM for 6 whole years. I think that's big. How has it been like to be part of the family?
You know what? It doesn't feel like 6 years. Maybe it feels like 2, because the SABC and Ukhozi is such a big world on its own. So you take a while to navigate and find your feet. But I was fortunate enough. Some of the older legend presenters that have now left the station, a lot of them were still there when I arrived. So they helped me understand the culture of the listener, the culture of the radio station. But then the ones that are there, that I found there, they just also got me to understand that a little bit more on a more contemporary basis as we try to adapt as well with pop culture. So it's been a wonderful experience.
And Selby, we touched on the fact that you are broadcasting from home, winner, so that's quite different. What has been the best thing about still being able to connect to your listeners?
I think we are the last bit of hope. I mean, we still have to entertain, regardless of my frustrations or whatever that has or happens during this lockdown. I mean, for them to tune in into the radio and listen to us. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we're still, and also I think it has also been an advantage because I think we gained a little bit of listeners. Have those people who've never listened to us, kakhulukazi the school kids, because at the time, Martinez, we are on air, they're in school, so you know, so it also made us work extra hard as well.
We're in level 2 now. You know, we can travel within South Africa.
We can go out.
We can go out. But what would you say is the one thing that people should be looking forward to when they visit Durban?
Listen, I think our city is one of the most underrated cities in Africa because this is a very fun place. First of all, the warm weather. Everyone talks about it. It is true. It is warm. Okay. The diverse cultures, man. The people are warm. I mean, it's not the traffic as well. It's not so bad. It's unlike Johannesburg or the Western Cape. But I love you. But the traffic. I mean, it's easy to get around and it's beautiful. I mean, it's diverse. It's like it got banana, you guys. So yeah.
It's the parties. Oh my gosh, we know how to party in Durban. The experience, you know, you can see it. Virtual gigging and everything is fantastic. You know, we have to adapt to 4IR, but you have to experience being in Durban. It's an atmosphere that you have to really just be here to know. Like, it sounds cliche when we say the people, the weather, the food, the everything, but honestly, do come down. It really is all of that in loads.
I love it so much. Listen, it has been such a pleasure hanging out with you guys this afternoon. Enkosi kakhulu for hosting us and letting us in on the behind the scenes, you know. 12 to 3 Café on Ukhozi FM, which airs weekdays from 12 to 3 on Ukhozi FM. Woo! Ngaske up for the rest of this year, actually. Let's cheers to that.
Cheers.
I'm pretty sure that we can all agree that the people in Durban are so talented. Just look at this magnificent creation behind me. Trust and believe when I say that I'll be coming back up at eThekwini. But before I call it a day, I have to make sure I ride in one of these. All about. So from myself, Kuhle Adams, Salani God.